Hey guys, in today's lesson we're going to be looking at how to build sentences in the Tunisian dialect, and by the end of this video you will be able to form a sentence in the past, present and future tense. So let's go. This slide covers a few basic points about sentence structuring in Tunisian, and once you finish this video you can come back to this slide and screenshot it so you have a summarized version of the video. Let's quickly look over the points before we get into the fun part. Firstly, to be able to form a sentence, we need to conjugate the verb so that it agrees with the pronoun. So instead of saying he eats mangoes, we would say eats mangoes, because the verb to eat would have been conjugated to agree with the pronoun he. In other words, it'll make sense that you're talking about he in Tunisian because of the way you conjugated the verb as well as the context of your sentence. We will learn the conjugation rules in the next slide. Quickly brushing over, verbs are conjugated from their roots being the unconjugated form of a verb, which we'll see later. In the present tense, you will add a prefix to the verb root. In the past tense, you will add a suffix. And for the future tense, you will add a prefix, which is always the same word, plus the present tense conjugation of the verb. Let's look at examples and verbs you can use in everyday conversations. Here are 4 example verbs. They are all conjugated in the past, present and future tenses when using the pronoun I. We'll start with the verb she, to go. Following the conjugation rules we brushed over, the root is just the unconjugated form of the verb. Therefore, she is the root in this example. To say I went, you will add the suffix it, giving you shit. To say I am going, you add the prefix ne, giving us nemshi. Once you know how to conjugate verbs in the present, you can just add besh and you have the future tense of the verb. So I will go is besh nemshi. Here are other verbs that may be useful. Ji, to come. In the past tense, I came, jit. In the present tense, I am coming, neji. In the future tense, I will come, besh neji. To take, khedh. I took, khedit. I am taking, nekhedh. I will take, besh nekhedh. The verb to run, jri. I ran, jrit. I am running, nejri. I will run, besh nejri. Let's build some simple sentences with the verb she. To build a sentence, we place our conjugated verb at the start, followed by the preposition and the article, which in this case we will contract, and then we follow it with the noun. So, nemshi is to go in the present tense. We contract li and el, the preposition and the article, to give us lil, and the noun is the place that you are going to. In this example, the hammam, which is a public bath, giving you nemshi lil hammam. I am going to the hammam. Now let's look at the past and future examples. To say I went to the hammam, you would conjugate your verb into the past tense, so it will give you shit lil hammam. To formulate a sentence in the future tense, you will need to conjugate the verb into the future, so it will give you besh nemshi lil hammam. If you know the conjugation of present tense verbs, adding besh in front of them will give you the future tense. Easy peasy. Let's take another example. Vocabulary you might find useful for these examples is flus, meaning money. In the past, I took money, khedit flus. I added my suffix it. I am taking money. In the present, I will add my prefix ne, giving me nekhedh flus. I will take money. In the future tense, besh nekhedh flus. This table is showing you the verbs that we've already seen, but this time they're conjugated to agree with the pronoun you. The only difference is if you look at the present tense table, the prefix has changed te, so that it agrees with the pronoun you. So let's take the verb she. In the past tense, it doesn't change. Shit, you went. In the present tense, to say you are going, the prefix is going to be te, giving you temshi. In the future tense, you will go is besh temshi. Same thing with the other verbs. Ji, to come. Jit, you came. Teji, you are coming. You will come. Besh teji. Khedh, to take. Khedit, you took. Tekhedh, you are taking. Besh tekhedh, you will take. The verb jri, to run. Jrit, you ran in the past. Tejri, you are running in the present. Besh tejri, you will run. Now we can start building some simple sentences. Here's some vocabulary you might find useful whilst we're going through these examples. Yes in Tunisian is a, no, la, tomorrow, rodwa. Match has the same meaning in English, like a football match or something. Time off / holidays is congé. You might recognize this word if you're a native French, congé. First example. Will you come to the match tomorrow? Besh teji lil match rodwa? No, I will go run tomorrow. La, besh nejri rodwa. Example 2. Did you take money? Khadit flus? Yes, I took money. Ay, khadit flus. Example 3. Have you taken a day off tomorrow? Khadit kunji rodwa. Yes, I will go to France. Ay, besh nemshi li Franza. This table shows you the verb mshi, meaning to go, that has been completely conjugated in every pronoun that you might need to use. So let's look at them. In the past tense, you always add a suffix. So the endings are it, a, ina, itu, ion. So to say anything in the past tense, taking the verb mshi, you will add a suffix. So I will go, mshit. You will go, mshit. She, he will go, she. We will go, shina. You, as in a lot of people in plural, shitu. They will go, shil. In the present tense, the singular pronouns, you will add a prefix for, so that is I, you, she, he. For the plural pronouns, the ones where you're talking about a multiple group of people, you will add a prefix and a suffix. So let's go over them. I am going, nimshi. You are going, timshi. She, he are going, yemshi. We are going, nimshil. You, as in a group of people, are going, timshil. They are going, yemshil. And as you can see, the prefixes are pretty simple because they just repeat each other. Once you've nailed your present tense conjugation, you just need to add the word besh and you have the future tense of that verb. So I will go, besh nemshi. You will go, besh temshi. She, he will go, besh yemshi. We will go, besh nemshil. You, as in a group of people, will go, besh temshil. They will go, besh yemshil. So here are some more examples to build simple sentences with the verb mshi. Some vocabulary you might find useful. Saraya is evening party, and déjà is already. This is also a French borrowed word, but you know, put your little Tunisian twist and accent on it. Example 1. Besh nemshiu lil hammam. We will go to the hammam. Example 2. Temshiu li saraya. Will you go to the evening party? Example 3. Shiu déjà. They already left. This table shows you the verb ji, meaning to come, fully conjugated, and it just shows you how easy it is to conjugate verbs in Tunisian. The suffixes and the prefixes and the prefix for the future tense are literally always the same, and so it's just a matter of learning them off by heart. So I came is jit, you came, jit, she, he came, je, we came, jina, you, as in many people, came, jitu, they came, jil. In the present tense, I am coming, neji, you are coming, teji, she, he are coming, yeji. We are coming. Nejil. You, as in many people, are coming. Tejil. They are coming. Yejil. In the future tense, all you need to do is add the word besh in front of the present tense conjugation of the verb. So I will come, besh neji. You will come, besh teji. He will come, besh yeji. We will come, besh nejil. You, as in a group of people, will come, besh tejil. They will come, besh yejil. Now that we've looked at its fully conjugated table, let's look at some examples. Sareya, still evening party. Example 1. Besh nejil lil hamam. We will come to the hammam. Example 2. Tejil li sareya. Will you, as in many people, will come to the evening party. Example 3. Jil li sareya. They came to the party. Let's do the same thing with the verb jri, to run, fully conjugated. As you can see, suffixes, prefixes are exactly the same. The root of the verb is the only thing that changes because, well, it's a different verb. So in the past tense, I ran, jrit. You ran, jrit. He ran, jre. We ran, jrina. You, as in many people, ran, jritu. They ran, jriu. In the present tense, I am running, nejri. You are running, tejri. He are running, yejri. We are running, nejriu. You, as in many people, are running, tejriu. They are running, yejriu. In the future tense, take the present tense conjugations and add the word besh in front of them. I will run, besh nejri. You will run, besh tejri. He will run, besh yejri. We will run, besh nejriu. You, as in many people, will run, besh tejriu. They will run, besh yejriu. Here are some examples with the verb shri and some vocabulary. Rodwa is tomorrow, you know that. And fisa means fast. Example 1. Besh nejriu rodwa. We will go run tomorrow. Example 2. Tejriu fisa. You, as in many people, run fast. Example 3. Jrina. We ran. As building sentences in Tunisian is pretty simple, the intonation you put behind your sentences may help get your points across when speaking with a native or just having a conversation with someone who can speak the dialect. Okay, now let's look at the verb khad, to take, fully conjugated. Same suffixes, same prefixes. I took, khadit. You took, khadit. He took, khada. We took, khadina. You took, khaditu. They took, khadiu. I am taking, nekhad. You are taking, tekhad. He are taking, yakhad. We are taking, nekhadu. You are taking, tekhadu. They are taking, yakhadu. The only reason there's a double O in here instead of the ion, which we saw in the earlier example, is just for ease of pronunciation with this verb. Here's some simple sentences with the verb khad. The only verb in the vocabulary that's different is pizza. Just try to put a Tunisian accent on it. Yeah. Example 1. Besh nekhedhu konji. We will take time off. Example 2. Tekhedhu pizza. Are you, as in a group of people, taking a pizza? Example 3. Khedina flus. We took money. You've come so far into the video already, so here are key takeaways that you can take with you to revise, and you can always come back to this video and screenshot whatever you need. So sentences start with a conjugated verb. Once you have identified the roots of your verb, you can conjugate in the past, present, and future. And if you're not sure what the root of a verb is, the root of a verb is just the verb that hasn't been conjugated. So, for example, she the verb to go that we looked at earlier, that is the root of a verb because it hasn't been conjugated into the past or the present or the future or anything. In the past tense, the suffixes will always be the same, it, e, ina, itu, ion. In the present tense, in the singular form, you will always add the same prefixes, ne, te, ye. And in the plural form, you will add a prefix, ne, te, ye, and a suffix, ion or u. Again, they're just written differently for ease of pronunciation, because remember with the verb khedh, they pronounce it a bit differently just so that it makes it easier to flow. Future tense will always be the word besh plus your verb that has been conjugated in the present tense. For example, mshi, the verb to go. Nemshi is I am going. Besh nemshi is I will go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you would like to learn some more Tunisian, then please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave us some comments in the description box. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.